Hello,
Oh,
hello.
you did leave the music on.
I did. Just nice, subtle,
That
tiny
works.
little bit in the background. All right. As you guys noticed, your hype and NIL numbers are already posted because someone is ahead of the curve instead of wanting to stay up too late doing them. If you see any discrepancies compared to what you think happened or purchases you think you made or did not make, let me know so I can get those checked. I already had one team check. So if you think that I messed with you a little bit, I didn't. But if you think it's off, let me know so we can get it fixed and the right number for you. So that way you have more hype to spend. Tristan, did I filibuster enough?
You know what? You did.
Nah, let me steal it. Oh man. Okay.
You can go ahead.
Nathan has numbers and
I
colors
don't
and
have
graphs.
a trivia question. Other than what is the top 6 ranked schools in the state of Texas? And I'll tell you which one of them is not on that list.
I can't imagine what it would be.
Definitely not Baylor.
No, but Nathan, if you have the charts, yeah. Boom.
Sorry, wrong graphs. Let me go to the actual one. Let's see. There it is. That's the tool. Dun dun dun. Nifty little graph button. Just to kind of keep everybody updated on where the conferences stand as far as kind of pace of getting recruits. This is very, very early on. We're literally just A, buying some time, and B, just to see if it's working at all. But let's see what we get. We've got some comparisons of some general data that I thought y'all might be interested in, and if it doesn't take forever to load. So that's the number of commits per conference. So as you can see, C3 is bolting through their class. As a reminder, every class will get to 180, I believe is the number, 15 times 12. So 180 recruits is kind of the race to the top here, with C4 kind of lagging behind. And then there's also a comparison of the number of players which are being recruited, which how it's calculating this is basically if a player is not committed and their readiness is more than 0, so they've got any amount of points on them that cross the threshold, then they're considered being recruited. And I just think it's kind of interesting, kind of comparing these numbers and seeing whether, C5 or C4 seems to be kind of all targeting the same people, whereas C2 is pretty spread out. So we've got this upsets number, so everybody can feel pain all together and see that C2 is absolutely leading the way in upsets. Upsets are also not including neck and neck calculations, by the way. So these are more true upsets. So maximum pain in C2, whereas C1 and C4 really don't have anything to cry about. What else do we have? We have steals. So C4 also being the most thievery of the bunch. So, but I believe these are including tonight. So, a little spoiler alert there. But yeah, there we
go. Did you not have a graph of the number of players that Virginia Tech got? Because I believe it would just be.
I could just show a literal. That's the only number on the graph.
10. So there we go. No thanks to Virginia Tech for anything whatsoever ever.
That's never happened to me in a preseason run of this, PJ. All right, Tristan, you ready?
All right. We all good here? Well, let's see. Yeah. Florida State getting, I think this is their 5th helmet. The boosters are really trying to get Florida State some national attention with really cool helmets. FAU. If you notice that your school does not have a helmet, but your boosters started one in production, it just means that production isn't done. I will report back to the coloring department how upset everyone is.
I'm furious.
I was told by the head of the coloring department that they are very apologetic for not having colored more, but they'll get on it. Next up, we have TCU. And the Horny Toads, I believe, is their mascot.
They turned it into a horny toad.
Hypno Toads, Horned Frogs, close enough. that was a really cool helmet. I think they considered wearing them against the Buffs, and then the Buffs beat them. So, in case anybody forgot. Next up, Nathan.
Go Tigers.
There is a good Go Tigers indeed.
Gotta love it.
Mississippi State. The number 60 school in the NFL rankings for, I believe, 7 weeks in a row now.
Oh no!
Not gonna say it's going great for them on the NFL side, but
that's actually a great reminder. If you have players on your taxi squad in the NFL that are not rookies this season, they will be released from your team if they are not off of your taxi and onto your regular roster by Friday.
That is correct.
Squad.
As per the bylaws, we've let you skate for a little bit.
Thank you for that reminder. I had a couple players that were not on NFL teams that were not in their rookie years, so they have been removed.
Are you starting them this week?
Yep, just firing them out there, hoping they get that miracle signing. Anyway, moving on, we have UCSB. I think I got that one right. The Gauchos. Oh, it says it at the top. I definitely got it right. Roll Gouch.
Roll Gouch. That's what it is. I almost said Go Gouch again.
Meep. Meep, I believe is their saying. We love a good.
It's German for go go.
It is. It's 100% German for go go.
Because if you guys didn't know, UTSA's coach lives in Germany full time.
As Carl pointed out,
it's German for oh no, run away from that scary other team in Texas that is better.
UTSA is in the top 6 schools in the state of Texas, so they were on that question. Carl pointed out that the Green Bay Packers decided to go with a red alternate. Pretty cool decision by them. The Georgia Boosters have plenty of money, however, they don't have a lot of creativity. So maybe we'll get a more creative one with one of these weeks. Florida State, like I said, their boosters are just filled with money and not wins. And so they made another helmet.
If you notice by their NIL, they are just about out of money to make more helmets.
That I had not noticed that, but that is good to know. So perhaps they will start turning this into some wins on the NFL side as well. I think Florida State is 58th, 57th. The NFL rankings are going to get posted as soon as the coloring department finishes coloring helmets, by the way.
How much hype do I automatically get for FAU getting any hype for being the leader of the Keon Coleman hype train? I assume I get 0.1 hype for every 1,000 hype they get. So check.
No, actually, commissioners are exempt from that.
Oh, man.
You'd hate to see it.
Yep.
Next up, we have the good old Stanford tree, lightly sprinkled with snow. No eyes on this tree. I heard the Stanford Cardinal was really upset about that, but there have been some rumors swirling around Palo Alto that the coach has been considering a move to the western part of Kentucky, but no one can be sure about that. Next up, we have the Purdue Boilermakers.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo. Toot-toot. I think we're gonna go with toot-toot. That feels
toot-toot
more appropriate.
Toot-toot. I can't even look at this helmet after what the Gophers did on Saturday.
Next up, Ole Miss with your classic dark blue helmet. They had a couple of unique ones to start, and the boosters apparently wanted to go back to something simple. Next up, UCSD. The Tritons, I believe, is what their mascot is. That's definitely a Triton. And yeah, they finally got a new helmet. They switched conferences. What's that?
Is that Ariel's dad from Little Mermaid?
It is.
Yeah,
he's known as simply Ariel's dad as well.
He's attacking with a doppelganger, whatever.
The UCSD Ariel's dad's weapon of choice.
Triton up. That is the
Dingle hopper. That's the word. Dinglehopper, go.
We will keep that under advisement for potentially the future.
I don't know what Mike wants to know, but he wants
I don't
to
know
know
what
if you
Mike
took
wants
it.
from you.
Did I take it? That is a great
did
question.
Did you? But did you take it, though?
Next up, we have my favorite school, Texas Tech, with the Pew Pew White Star alternate.
I heard they're a bottom 6 school in Texas.
Interesting. I didn't hear that one, so maybe I missed it. And I think we have... Nope, that was the last one. Oh, I stole your heart. I apologize, Mike. Yeah, and then that's it. Wow, that's ugly. Well, you hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
Listen,
Do we have any top 25 or top 40 graphics or not yet?
we do not.
Schedule?
I mean, I think only the top 12 had any shifting around in it. I actually do have the graphics done, but they're not ready to share. I might have them by the end of the show if we let the colorer get to coloring.
Talk to the dog.
No time.
All right, Nathan. Starting off with Conference 1.
Oh, okay. Let me go share. I don't remember even the slightest amount what the order is. You're gonna have to tell me as we go.
Conference 1.
It's 1, 2, 4, 5, 3.
Yep.
Don't forget that.
Trust me, I always remember that Conference 2 is always second, no matter what.
It's also in our private chat.
Yeah, sure it is.
The one where we talk about all of the members.
But if I go to the private chat, I can't see all the beautiful comments of people. Let's see. It was Conference 1, you said?
Yes, it is.
Sweet.
I wish this sentence made sense, but he clearly didn't pay attention in 11th grade. I want every to know. I used that on Yum substitute teacher.
Excellent. Excellent.
All right, Conference 1. Kicking it off, we have Aeneas Williams, solo committing to Pittsburgh. And then we had to go see Mr. Luke Croman-Hoke, 99-pound quarterback out of some state. Pretty popular guy, I guess.
Very popular.
Thankfully, it's just words, Corey. You don't have to worry about him typing, right?
See what we got.
All right, roll number 1.
Taking its time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Congratulations, Ohio State.
Hey, there you go, Ohio State. Matt is going to be thrilled. Nice.
All right, next up, we have Jordan Marshall, deciding between Stanford with an 83% lead. So go Wolfpack.
Go Wolf.
Let's make him an 83%er instead of 81.
Oh, man.
Congrats, BJ. All right, next up, we have Ryan Pelham, solo committing, go Cox. And then we have Trey Des Green, one of the
Go
top
Tigers.
tight ends in the class, deciding between A&M and the Wolfpack.
Oh, the upsets begin.
Oh, congratulations, NC State. All right, next up, some thieving and a lot prettier look for the thieving. So, currently committed to Kennesaw State is Mr. Legway. Alfred, you should pay attention. And Texas is trying to steal DJ back. Texas was the number 1 team on him when he originally rolled.
Nice.
And he hangs on with the other Hute. All right.
Cute.
Next up, Josh Issa Trader. Can never get that right. Deciding between 4 different schools. A couple P's, a couple S's.
All pretty even. Neck and neck competition here.
Congratulations,
and so goes
Pitt.
Chalk.
All right. Next up, Ryan Wingo, a wide receiver currently committed to Michigan State in Conference 2.
Must be nice.
Isn't that nice? Oh, I should probably press go, huh?
Yep.
One of these days.
Mike, you should let Alfred know he should spend his hype if he would like to avoid steals in the future. All right. Go Cox. Ryan Wingo headed to the Gamecocks. Next up, Mylan Graham. Oh, we got a special little thing. Why don't we click
Uh-oh.
it? See what happens. Looks like we
Dun,
got an
dun,
auto
dun.
commit.
Dun,
Mylan
dun,
Graham
dun.
is headed to Stanford.
Stanford.
Roll trees.
Roll trees.
Roll
Rolling the
trees
magic
indeed.
wand. Well done.
Mylan Graham headed there. Hopefully Stanford has hype. Next up, Jeremiah Smith.
Back to back.
Also an auto commit.
Let's see what we got.
He is headed to South
Oof.
Florida.
Wow, coming from 15% to lock it up.
USF pulling it off. I need to yell at a dog. One moment, please.
That's okay. There's nobody important next. We can probably just roll it and continue. Nobody will pay attention.
Most definitely. Nobody
All right,
cares.
next up, Dylan Raiola, the number one quarterback who did not get auto committed.
Dylon,
that must be nice.
Dylon, and Dylon.
Oh,
Hey,
dang.
Congratulations, Texas.
Wow. From the
Shooting
fourth
from
to bottom
deep.
rope.
Not considered an upset because it is a neck-and-neck matchup.
It is not considered an upset.
But it
correct.
is a little bit of an upset with the bottom teams.
It's a little bit. Just a little bit. It's like
All
a
right.
mini upset.
Now we decide if Carl stays on the show the rest of the night or if he leaves early. Starting off conference 2, we have a solo commit. Jeremy St. Hilaire, another guy we don't know, headed to Tennessee.
Yay.
Rocky Top. Next up, Aiden Glover is headed to UTSA. Meep meep. Brian Jackson also headed to UTSA. Meep meep. And now
Start
we
learning your
have
German.
Nate Palmer, signed between Michigan State and Miami.
Most definitely
running
would
back.
be an upset.
He's quite large.
And
Hey,
Thankfully, that
no
comment
upset.
did not affect him committing to my university.
you said it just late
the
enough.
body shaming just went
Ah.
over his head and he skated
Go
off.
Cream. Also, Damon Williams is solo committing to Michigan State. Now we have House Heine, which is
Ooh,
probably my favorite name in the entire class. So I'm not feeling great here.
It's go
'Cause
time.
Nathan just seems to steal all of these players when it's like this. So I think because he sets this up, that would be why.
QBU, baby. Oh, wait. I got to put the hat on. I forgot.
Oh, no.
Can't be rolling
It's
C2 without
almost
the
like
hat.
he can choose when he hits the go button.
Right. He's like, oh, weird. Rice won again. Didn't see this coming.
So crazy. Oh, man.
The Heine
Oh,
is
that's-
coming home.
Is that 5 recruits now?
That is 5
You went from
recruits.
0 to 5
5?
in
No way. You got 4 last week?
I have 6.
Or no?
Oh,
I have
you got
3
three
this,
this-
3 this week and 3
Bruh.
last week.
that's 5 if Texas Tech taught me anything.
You're right. You're only a bottom 5 Texas school.
Thank you.
Next up, Chauncey Bowens, deciding between UCLA, North Carolina, and Miami.
Oh.
Congratulations, Jared. He went to Jared. That's UCLA's phrase. All right.
It is.
Next up, Jonathan Eccles, which, if you noticed in the recruit update, database update, he is now a tight end, but he is solo committing to Miami.
You Miami.
Nice.
All right. Next up, Jordan Marshall, who committed in another league, deciding between UCLA, Cal, and Georgia in a neck-and-neck matchup.
This one is close.
Congratulations.
Chalk
He went
wins
to
again.
Jared. He just can't be stopped. That Natty Championship is just every recruit knows it.
It's
Absolutely.
It's the reason Texas Tech hasn't gotten any recruits.
All right, next up we have a steal attempt. Oh, weird.
Oh,
Rice.
no. This is crazy.
Traylon Miller, currently committed to USC, the second USC. Signed between them and Rice. You just click the button. You'll be okay.
Son of a God. Hey, there we go. Excellent.
What just
Most
happened?
Excellent. It just blipped,
what
but
did
it
you
still
do?
only rolled once. I have it deactivated after you roll it the first time, so it doesn't like multi-roll. It just blips.
We're going to have to
Oh.
do some thorough investigations into the clicking.
To be fair, his
What?
hands were in the air.
They were.
Yeah. I was
He
about to
did
say.
pay me off with House Heine too, so
Oof. I wanted it
All right.
bad.
Draylon Miller is flipping his commitment.
Revenge feels sweet.
Honestly, nobody knew, even Schefter, who doesn't cover college football. Next up, Aaron Noland, deciding between 5 different schools, Rice being one of them. So
All right.
once you click that button, put your hands in the air.
Look.
They can't see it, but we can. Oh my goodness.
This is stupid.
He went
to Jared.
He also went to Jared. They're out of all jewelry now. It's all been handed out to the 74 recruits.
Jared has to have the most commits.
It's really a race between
he's Virginia
UCLA
Tech
and
in
Virginia
C2.
Tech.
Wow. It's disgusting.
PJ said there's no need to even continue rolling UCLA's. All right, next up, Mike Matthews and another steal attempt.
Oh, no. Who is this guy? Somebody stop him.
Make sure you put your hands up after you click it.
Hands are in the air. Oh, shoot.
Sticking with Rocky Top.
1 for 2, I guess. Oh, look.
Yeah, that's what I did. Oh, hey, Jared.
Jared is in the chat. He is very happy this season, I can tell.
He loves all these.
There was actually a Jared-specific trivia question that I didn't ask. It is, what is the greatest UCLA receiver prospect in history?
Jared, we can't post those. This is a family-friendly show.
This is a family-friendly show?
The correct answer, of course, is Kyle Phillips.
Thank you.
All right, Jared, are you ready?
All right. First steal of a UCLA recruit this week. We have Julian Sayin. Just so everybody knows, if you want to submit a steal attempt, if you are not on the graphic that Tristan posts when they commit that week, you cannot attempt to steal them. You will lose that hype. We may or may not have had a team attempt here. So just know that you need to be within that graphic. You have to have your helmet on that picture to be able to try a steal. Ooh, J. Michael Sturdivant. Nice, Corey.
That may be factually correct as a better prospect, but
Sayin is staying.
The reason that the UCLA Bear is wearing number 2 is for Kyle Phillips.
Yay. Jared, contain your excitement, okay? Hey, look. The blip only happened that one time, and it only happened to happen on the recruit that I won, so nobody's going to talk about it anymore.
Now we have a...
That's
now
not
we have
teams.
We have 3 teams who attempted a steal on Mr. Jeremiah Smith.
Each team gets a limb.
Jared. So as a reminder for everybody,
yes, bylaws have been updated for this.
Yeah. So this will be a 25% roll for all 4 teams that are now trying to win Mr. Smith over here.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow. Oh, no. Hands were off. It really just decided. I think what it's doing is part of the calculation. It's going back over the original commitment before it replaces it. I think I know how to give it a little.
That's why it doesn't show it when they stay, because it doesn't replace.
Yep.
Well, because basically it replaces it, and then right after that, it like says to show it, and I think it's doing those 2 things too quickly. So it's like, oh, go show it. Oh, wait, I just fixed that. So I'm just going to add like a slight delay to say, hey, replace this. Pause for like 1 second and catch your breath, and then show it.
You're speaking French. I'm waiting for you to get that nice little Price is Right wheel where it just trickles through the teams and then slowly slows down as it's going.
Ooh.
Trust me, I really wanted to make that be what these things did, and I just couldn't get it to.
Maybe we can. Maybe I can.
I think
make
this is half sincere from Jared. I think it's half sincere.
Well, he did go to Jared.
He did, and then he went to Dwight,
and then he went to Miami. So
Jared would have been really mad if I got him.
He's somehow committed to Texas Tech.
Wow, that's crazy. Switching
next
conferences.
Up, Dylan Raiola.
I don't want
leading on Dylan is
Ricola.
And then we have 4 other universities. What? Oh,
wow!
Auto
Isn't
commit.
this so awesome? Interesting.
I totally forgot this was auto commit.
I was about to say, why do you think I was waiting so long to press it?
Bippity boppity boop.
Tristan, we have a request.
I like it.
Nice.
We'll see
That
what
would be
we can
sweet.
do.
All right, let's roll this auto commit.
Okay, if I'm contractually obligated to. Yay, good job, Washington. You so deserve him. This is awesome. I didn't just burn all my hype with all the visits.
The
to
way
get
you're
back up
talking
to
is
neck
the
and
way
neck.
that Jared texts. That's the exact tone I hear.
Ooh. Having a fun and interactive time.
Yep.
Having to steal to get everybody after I put in an official visit, get neck and neck, and then they get auto committed 3 weeks in a row. It's awesome.
You could lose them with a huge lead. Beggars can't be choosers.
That's true. 81% of people would rather auto commit than
auto commit than roll.
Next up, Conference 4. Starting out, Frankie Arthur deciding between Baylor and
King
FSU.
of the Britons.
Good luck, Baylor.
That was so sincere. I think they're actually going to win. Oh no,
Jared Rice shares this with you on Rayola.
Yeah, I'm really me and you, bud. It's exactly the same. It's exactly our situations are exactly the same.
I think Frankie Arthur saw that they got 2 helmets, so he's going there. He's a helmet guy. Next up,
I think that was the fates making sure that Tristan now is like superstitiously obligated to be nice to Baylor from here on out because it resulted in Baylor losing. So
that's true. Next up, Kendron Young deciding between Baylor, TCU, Ole Miss, and Florida State.
It works again. Oh no, there you go.
All right. Well, that was fun.
It only worked once. Yeah, that was fun while it lasted.
All right. Congratulations, coach. All right. Next up, Walker White is solo committing to the Tigers with a Warhawk on his shoulder. And then we have Luke Cromenhoek, this quarterback guy, deciding between 5 different universities.
Oh.
Boom.
He is going to a Tiger.
The new head recruiter pulls in his first recruit.
The schedule is a little off this season, Jared, but it is all up to date in the bylaws for how the weeks are. And we make sure we overemphasize conversion weeks.
We are sorry.
The good news is your team is still really good.
That is true.
The
next up
is Texas Tech is not.
Aaron Butler, who is headed to Colorado in real life. Tristan knows.
Hopefully.
Kyle, none of that language, please. And now we roll between 5 teams for a defensive back.
Oh, turtle.
He is fearing the turtle. But just so we know, Coach Prime will play guys on both sides.
He will, as long as Coach Prime is still here.
Yes.
And right now
Coach Prime has fired Coach Prime.
Next up, the People's James decided between 3 schools. Oh, Tristan, say your line.
Good luck, Baylor.
Thank you.
Fear
the turtle.
They're pretty high up too. I think they have a lot of.
They've got turtle all over the place.
They turtled everywhere.
I need to add to those graphs some conference specific like splits by team so we can see.
I'm waiting for you to put commit number blank next to it. Next up, Zion Kearney.
Oh, that would be a good idea.
Deciding between Baylor, Alabama, and Notre Dame.
You should have told me that like 5 minutes before the show started. I could have stressed out to make sure to add it. Hey,
and he is headed to Notre Dame.
I'm sensing a trend.
All right, next up we have Draylon Miller and a steal attempt from Notre Dame. Shall we commence this thievery?
It shall commence. Oh no!
Oh, son of a!
He is locked.
Dun-dun-dun.
Not so.
Sorry, Notre Dame.
Less climactic. Didn't say the magic word.
This is clean.
That is 4 letters.
Fund.
F-U-N-D.
Fund.
This is very fund. That's right, Mike.
All All right. Next up,
Oh,
we
nice.
have
Is it really
Jaden Davis,
Oh,
who's
you
not
son of a
locked.
gun.
Jaden Davis is rolling.
Yep, he is, and you
You can still hit go, right? Yeah. that's
If you
fine.
need to fix this, I can show the top 40.
Tell you what.
Let's just roll it and see what happens.
Well, it's supposed to go away when I click onto someone new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out and then go back to C4,
And then we roll it
it's still
again.
there. Well, hold up. Let me select somebody different. Go back to C4. Son of a gun. Commits a thievery. Lock it again.
Well, if people didn't know now, they know that Draylon Miller is locked.
Hey guys, Traylon Miller is locked. If you haven't heard,
just locked all of the recruits.
he
You're welcome,
actually
C4.
is so locked that he locked everyone.
Let me go ahead and do the top 40 while you hold and solve the world's problem.
The issue is that to push the update, I'd have to completely restart the app. So instead, well, actually, let me see. Let me see if going to another conference, if it's still there. No? Okay. Then C4, unfortunately, will just have this big, nice lock symbol in front of the rest of them. We'll let you know
if it's real or not. All right.
Yeah,
that works.
Jaden Davis, not locked. Deciding on his school.
Considering
Auburn,
he's not
Maryland,
committed.
and Purdue all have a chance.
Hey, toot.
Toot, indeed.
I can't. It hurts to
With
say
an
that.
upset over 50-something%.
5.9.
This is awesome.
55.9.
We never make mistakes, and everything always goes according to plan.
Next up, Cam Davis, deciding between Notre Dame, Wazoo, Maryland, Purdue, FSU. free locks.
Free locks for everyone.
And Cam Davis is headed to Notre Dame.
And he's locked.
And you get a lock.
No,
everybody
he's
gets
not
a
locked.
lock.
Everybody gets a lock.
But Draylon Miller is locked.
Yes. All right.
This is dumb.
Time for
Jarek
Gibson.
Gibson. Many times for it to do this now.
Time to commence the thievery.
Okay.
Clemson going for the steal on Jarek Gibson. And he is locked. I can confirm.
There you go.
I can confirm.
Can confirm is the lock is real. The cake is
the lock is real.
He got locked up during cuffing season.
You know, I could try this last steal and see if rolling it makes the lock go away. If we're okay with going out of order,
that's fine.
Let me see. No, actually, no. We'll keep going forward because I remembered things.
Next up, Quentin Martin. He is an athlete headed to Penn State. And he is headed to Auburn State as well.
War Eagle Hawks.
War Eagle Hawk Tigers.
All right. Perry Thompson. Distant relative of Perry the Platypus.
And Tristan Thompson.
Where's Perry? He's in Oxford.
Not Clay Thompson, who just decided to get himself tossed. He is headed to Ole Miss. Go Sharks. Next up, Taylor Tatum, currently committed to Michigan State in Conference 2. Deciding between 5 different universities.
Go Baylor.
Probably Turtles.
Oh, wait. Good luck.
Oh,
you said it wrong.
Baylor.
Oh, no.
What have you done? Now you found the way to make sure Baylor wins. What a recruit to do that on. You get him to lose all these others. And then he wins Taylor Tatum.
All right. Next up, Landon Thomas, one of the top tight ends in this recruiting class. Deciding between tight end U or Ole Miss.
Oh.
Go Sharks.
Big old upset. Swim.
Swim.
All right. Next up.
I think they're Splish Splash.
Splish Splash.
I like that. They do make splashes at QBs in recruiting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. DJ Lagway, Washington State going for the steal on him. Let's commence the thievery. And he is locked.
Really locked.
Confirmed. Based on the blue screen popping up, he is locked.
Plot twist. All of the locks in all of the pretend locks are real locks in C4 apparently.
Yes, they are. Confirmed. If you ask me again later, I'll just tell you to watch the video. Yeah. Next up, Terry Bussey, headed to Texas in real life.
Oh, not much.
Let me try it again. Good luck, Baylor.
You're just so enthusiastic. I love it.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You were too
Oh,
enthusiastic.
What have
Yeah.
I done?
no. What have I done?
Sick 'em.
Sick 'em Bears. Unfortunate. Okay, let's get off
Oh
of
for
the
4 week for Jimmy Neutron.
womp womp.
The
Brain
fighting Gardner
blast.
Minshew's.
What's next? Let's see.
5.
4, 3, 2.
It's 5.
1.
Well, the private chat is empty, so let's go to the
Baylor
public
had a
comments.
bussy. I like that.
Oh, that really made me think that something was messed up when I saw these already rolled. But then I remembered C5 was just
Welcome to
on
Conference
one.
5, the conference of auto committing.
This is what I'm here for, to make your night better.
Let's see. So let's read a list of names of players that have
Yep, I
decided
got you.
that
Khalil Valentine, born February 14th, is headed to the University of Minnesota, row the boat. Just not against any Big Ten team. Damon Williams headed to ASU.
Fear the fork.
Kylan Fox headed to Memphis. Wow.
Thank you.
Courtney Crutchfield, Woo Pig. Dylan Jones, row the boat. Cutter Boley is currently committed
let's
to Memphis.
We'll
Yeah.
save Steals because I'm
Okay.
tentatively nervous that it's going to do the same thing.
I
Not that
can
anything
tell
has
you
ever
that
broken.
we should roll that one.
Are you
Dun,
sure?
da, da, da.
I'm 100% sure we should roll this one. I'm just here for the sabotage.
Interesting.
Let's try that again. Dun, da, da, da.
Yeah, let's try that again. Dun, 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 dun. Cool.
Maybe
so
not.
I know what broke when I copy and pasted the changes over earlier.
The
Also,
lock.
Okay, perfect. So we will go back to those. We will go to TJ Moore.
yeah.
Terrence.
13th cousin of DJ Moore.
Yes.
Oh, Carter Bowling
Hey,
was just
it worked.
actually really
It was
delayed.
going.
It was going.
Congratulations,
Just taking its
Syracuse.
sweet time.
Flippy floppy.
And it can only be clicked once. It wasn't being clicked multiple times.
Oh,
They have
boy.
that. Nathan built that back end. It will only click once.
Yes.
Next up, TJ Moore. I don't even see the schools because I'm scrolled too far over.
Syracuse, Cincinnati, and he went to FAU.
Hoot hoot.
Who it? Who it?
You're about to join the club, Luke. Next up, Geikel Baker, deciding between Houston and Memphis.
The Geico
Does
Geico?
Memphis get some revenge? Nope.
No, they won't.
Go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
Cougar
All
live.
right. Jordan Marshall, who's committed in 2 other conferences tonight, deciding between rowing the boat, clawing a cat, or being a devil.
Fearing the fork.
There you go.
And he
Oh, the boat.
rode the boat.
All right. Nikar, not your car, Nikar, is headed to Wake Forest to be a demon deacon.
I think that has definitely got to be the highest ranked solo commit we've seen so far. The 56th ranked player getting Wake Forest all to himself.
I think
Pretty-
until you
pretty
go to
wild.
C3.
No,
Pretty
until you
wild.
go to C3.
I think.
All right. Next up, we have a steal attempt.
Dun, dun, dun.
Jeremiah Smith.
Dun, da, da, da.
Houston, or will it be Cincinnati?
Houston, will we have a problem?
Potentially.
Now we sit.
No,
and
it
we
worked.
wait.
And it
And-
worked. Okay.
He's
It
still
worked.
buying the
time.
cat.
But
It
Buying the
worked.
cat.
It's terrifying, but it works.
Oh, Houston has a problem.
Can
They
give
are in
me
the
an
championship game anyways.
Cincinnati at least gets the revenge. Oh, no, it was
Oh
Memphis. I lied.
no. Enemy for life. Oh, I
Your
forgot. I
reverse
can't click
psychology
off the
almost worked on Conference 5.
What
So
is
close.
this?
Whoa.
This
Oh.
is you're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Dylan.
We
You're a
have an
wizard.
auto commit for Dylan Ryla.
I believe it's
Again?
Ricola. I think that's how
Hmm.
you say it.
It's okay.
Yum.
Everyone doesn't win this, I understand your pain. Oh, and it was again the
The Indiana Bison.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go Bison. Is that little Ralphie there?
It's Ralphie's 47th cousin.
Interesting note, if people didn't know,
Alfie.
Ralphie is a female.
She is. Ralphie 6, I believe, is who we're on now.
Nice.
It's all the same one. You don't have to tell people it's different ones.
Also, definitely the case.
Ralphie is a
all
turtle.
right. Conference 3.
The most prestigious of conferences.
We have a Blueberry Johnson headed to the University of Wisconsin. That was not meant. That was not meant to rhyme. All right. And next up, we have Johan Cardenas deciding between LSU and Wisconsin.
I'd say a pretty nice chance of a Go Tigers.
But was that the official one?
Yeah, that was that was
69.
It was
nice.
odds and
nice.
Yeah. It felt right, And I was reprimanded last time I didn't use it, so
right. You could have gotten him a decent player. I mean, the rest of C3 is appreciative.
I'm not. I didn't get anything.
Next up, Courtney Crutchfield, solo committing to Georgia Tech.
Buzz, buzz.
Now we have Chauncey Bowens deciding. Well, do we even need to roll this? We already know he's going to get his 15th commit.
Will LSU
Virginia
be
Tech,
able to
LSU, and UXPA.
Real David and Goliath here.
We're either rolling Tigers, rolling Hokies, or rolling Gouch.
Mm-hmm.
Go Tigers.
Gobble, gobble.
It works. It works.
It's the dumbest thing I've
You're
ever
welcome.
seen.
Colin, I don't ever want to hear crap from you again.
I believe this was for Cardenas, but I'm sure he's appreciative for that one as well.
You love Chauncey,
I believe,
Bowens.
It's so weird when someone's alma mater keeps winning recruits. Next up, Luke Cromenhoek,
a
quarterback, deciding between the Dubs, the GTs, or the TTs.
Pain.
Baylor, could you say that thing for Tristan?
Yeah. What were the words? I'm just here for Tristan's pain.
Go Texas
If
Tech.
I say pew pew, but in the Ed Odron voice, do you think it'll help?
It can't hurt our chances.
Well, he didn't coach there though. You need to say it in a.
You say it in that Cliff Kingsbury voice.
Yep.
Oh, buzz.
Well.
Buzz.
Well.
That's unfortunate.
Pew pew.
Oh no.
Next up, Jake Merklinger, deciding between pew pewing and rolling Gouch. One sounds a lot better than the other. I'll just say that.
Naturally, you mean rolling Gouch.
Oh,
I did not mean rolling Gouch.
Tristan, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I can't feel much at this point.
Colin, you can't see my camera, but I'm doing.
Now he can.
There we go.
There we go.
Now you get to see how devastated Tristan is.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Caden Durham.
Congratulations, Sal.
He's also deciding between pew pewing and rolling Gouch.
No.
It's your chance for revenge. Oh.
He's also rolling Gouch.
Well, the Gouch is fully rolled.
It's a good thing, I think we have you too dedicated to the coloring department that these recruits just think all you do is color and you don't coach.
Yeah, it's not doing a lot for our recruiting department.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, this just makes me think back of your first season when you were absolutely the upset master.
I won several, or I think at least 2 90-10 upsets. So
yeah, this is
really why we don't have those anymore.
This entire season is just regression to the mean for you.
Yep.
Yeah, you're like the Vikings. You can't win as many single score games.
So I need to trade for Josh Dobbs. Got it.
Yes, exactly.
That's all your answers.
Send me your rocket scientists.
All right, Gatlin Barr going to Boise State, deciding between Virginia Tech and USF.
Wow.
Go Knights.
Has Virginia Tech not gotten a commit yet tonight?
That's impressive. Well, I see 2 Virginia Techs.
Jared, I won 1 game. Thank you very much. I'm taking after the Buffs model, which is just be really bad for a while and then get Dion.
And then hire a new coach.
Yep.
Jared, we all know that we're only here for recruiting. We don't actually care about the fantasy football aspect to any of this.
Yeah.
All right.
Except for me, because I'm actually doing well this year.
DJ Legway.
Oh my.
We're gonna roll this one.
We're gonna roll it.
Yep.
We're sure about that.
We're 100% sure.
Go Tigers. Oh. Well, no.
Ooh. You tried to
Well,
use it too many times. It's like the please. It's like the please.
True.
The magic goes away.
It's like
True.
trying to get recruits to come to Texas Tech. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, when you do
can
that, it just
confirm
doesn't
DJ
work.
is staying in Virginia. Next up, Josh Issa, trader. I again butchered it. JT, deciding between 4 different schools.
I'll save it for this one, Colin. And there you go. It respected the
So
nice
it doesn't work on steals. Got it.
That's probably it. That's probably the
You haven't programmed it.
answer.
You haven't programmed it. He leans all the way into his computer to say it.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Mylan Graham, and we have 2 schools going for the steal here.
That is more than one.
That is 2. Correct.
I'm just trying to show these recruits I know math.
All right. Thieving commence.
Oh, wow. So
he's
Virginia
staying.
Tech.
Listen, we really need,
427
as a
recruits.
conference, need to stand up against Virginia Tech.
The big bully here.
I think everybody needs to submit a steal on the same player so we can get a 12-team roll.
That would definitely be what the bylaws say would happen in that
Yep.
situation.
And definitely not available. Most we could have is 5 teams rolling.
Also in the hashtag bylaws.
And just as a reminder, because of the whole graphics blip and the other thing, both of these are not, in fact, locks. They are truly just really committed to being part of this very crowded Virginia Tech class.
Is that 13?
No, because those are. He just stays at 10.
But didn't he get somebody else?
No, he didn't get anybody else.
Okay.
So he just stays at 10.
I'm just making stuff up here.
Well, he still has a chance to get somebody else.
Oh, well, there you go. There it is.
Got it.
You had to bring it up, and so now here's Virginia Tech.
Hey, I'm not in on this
another
one. So
wow, taking them down.
okay.
Wow.
Can you show all of the commits to different teams again?
Nope.
That'll finish off the show, or did we lose that feature?
Yeah, we lost that feature for now.
But I have the top 40.
Nice.
All right.
I could do,
hands.
or wait, what I could do is now show these numbers updated after tonight.
C3's. It just looks like they're so much further ahead.
I know. The axis is kind of
Can you
funky.
show by school? Because I'll be near the bottom.
Not yet, because this was
you don't
about
want
an
to see
hour
that,
before the
Tristan.
show happened.
You do have one, though.
I do. I thieved them. My apologies.
See if there are any
again
more.
to UCF.
Oh, wow. Look, C2 is still the House of Pain. Excellent.
No. Well,
Nice.
We saw steals. Those were up to date, right?
Yeah, Steels should have been up to date.
auto commits.
Yeah.
Auto commits, I think, is broken, but I can press it and we'll see what happens. Oh, no, it worked. There you go. I think. That sounds about right.
We
looks
definitely
about right.
had one in C2 and C.
There's been 2. This is just this week's auto commits.
Okay, this is just this week. Got it. Like I said, I was not confident that button was working yet. But well done, C3, for bringing them in. That I'm going to attribute all of that to
literally
Virginia
just
Tech.
Virginia Tech. If you take Virginia Tech out, we are last by a lot.
That's true.
That is funny.
By
That's
5.
true.
All right. I
can stop sharing somewhere. Where's the stop share button? There we go. Da-da-da.
Dun, da-da-da.
Now it's just us, and now it's not us.
Now it's not.
We were here, and now we're going.
All right. Starting off.
We do have our first bowl game, by the way.
We do.
Oh, we do?
We do.
You're telling me we don't have all of the bowl projections?
No, we have our first official game, but maybe we should. Let's see. None of these teams are watching. We can announce who's in the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
There you go.
We have the number 60 rated team in the NFL, Mississippi State. That team up north, who just destroyed the Gophers this season, and a Owl team going in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Again, if you show us you eating a jar of mayo, which is required by the winner in the bylaws, you do earn hype.
Yeah. So
You
I just have to
congratulations
zoom in to figure out how much hype you actually earn.
Congratulations for making the bowl game with an extra reward.
Yes. I don't know what it's like, but I assume it's nice.
I lied. The loser has to eat a jar of mayo and post the video in the Discord
it's the
channel.
loser. That makes
Yeah.
more sense.
Now you only have to eat half of one.
Yeah, you can split it between the two losers now that it's a 3-way.
Some people are into
You
that.
went there.
Yep.
You could try putting it in coffee.
You could.
Just an idea.
As
All
a
right.
reminder to everybody before bowl game announcements or projections or any of that come out, hype is awarded to bowls by tiers. So there will be kind of a split between the tier 1 bowls, tier 2, tier 3, and then tier 4, and then the Mayo Bowl. But
And
we'll have
all
more
of these
information on
teams that you see here have qualified for a bowl, and you receive that hype. You received that hype last week.
Yes. And you'll notice these are very similar, and that is because the teams that are still playing are the ones that are moving in the rankings. Right. So as Carl mentioned, we have the 51st state of Kennesaw, that team that stole the sign for this top 40, allegedly. Mississippi State, Miami, Florida State, Ole Miss. Nate, you're up for 34.
Go Tigers.
Thank you. ASU feared the fork. UCSD feared the underwater fork. UTSA, Meet, Stanford, the Hypnotoads of TCU, Washington Huskies, my second favorite school in the program, USC, Cincinnati. Just kidding.
Oh.
Wrong direction. Or not. Number 2 is still Maryland. Number 3 is...
This is even better.
Apparently the order doesn't matter anymore because it didn't it didn't show them in the right order. Number 4 is Washington State. Number 5, the Fightin' W's. 6 through 10. Apparently it just decided to go backwards.
Wherever it wants.
Yep.
Hoot hoot.
6 is Virginia Tech. 7, Hoot Hoot Nation of Rice, Minnesota, USF,
For the boat.
Vanderbilt. Nice to see them in a top 10 since they won't really be there for a while, probably, in real life. 11, we have NC State. Number 12, the new home of Dylan Ricola in C5. UCLA is number 13. Georgia, number 14. Texas A&M is number 15. 16 is UCSB. 17, Auburn. 18, Carl. Congratulations for not moving.
Go Cream. Go Cream.
Go Cream, indeed. 19 is Georgia Tech. 20 is Penn State. 21 through 25, we have Alabama, UCF, Memphis, and Tennessee at 25. There's so much pain in
I thought we agreed that we were not letting Alabama be in the top 40.
We could have agreed that.
Yeah. Those cheating allegations.
The coloring department is a big fan of elephants, so
boo.
Here they are. Tracks. And then, if you didn't figure it out, number 1 is Houston.
Da-da-da.
Da-da-da. That is the way. Listen, we didn't learn numbers or orders or anything like that at the University of Texas Tech. We learned how to color and not convince recruits to come to our school.
Yes.
Experts.
Just so everybody knows, the conference matchups to go to the national championship, we send one from every conference. In C5, it is the Golden Gophers versus the Cougars. In Conference 4, it is the Washington State, I don't know what their mascot is, and the
Cougars.
Maryland Terrapins.
Also the
Too many Cougars.
Too many.
In Conference 3, it's the Commodores versus the Badgers. Conference 2, it is the Bulldogs versus the Owls.
Woo-hoo.
I think an owl would beat a bulldog just because they can fly away.
Absolutely. We're
And
very
in Conference
wise.
1, it is the Bulls versus the Panthers.
Didn't
That's a
Panthers
good
go for
matchup.
C1 last year?
Maybe.
I don't know.
But we won't have a repeat national champion this season.
No, we won't. I'm
Awkward.
awkward.
Sorry, UCLA, you were too busy recruiting and forgot to win your playoff matchup. I, on the other hand, was not too busy to set a playoff matchup because I wasn't in the playoffs. However, I was also too busy to convince recruits to come to my school. Apparently, they don't like it when you sit in their living room and color. But
I won't try that method.
If you score more than 0 points because of a roster violation, Michigan State is a beatable team. So,
facts only.
It's still a win. You didn't show up. All right, that's it.
That's the show.
Have any questions? Reach out. Hype Store is open. Coach books are reset. They will be reset sooner in the future.
If you just saw that you got a new helmet in production, have a specific request, please drop it in the request channel. I will talk with the coloring department. They usually listen to me.
Perfect. Roll the boat. Sky Yuma.
Go Buffs.